Hello everybody, and welcome back to the bunker. I hope everybody has been working to catch up with what they have to do, and I would like to say that we are going to be changing our days and hours. This is due to some circumstances that I didn't see coming, but we're going to be going to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, still at 10 a.m. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. If you have a subject that you would like to cover, let me know, and we will do our best to cover it. I know that some of the things I have thought about is continuing with the 4 disciplines that I often harp on so people can continue to learn about those. I also want to follow up on what we did this week, which was studying the Bible. If you found anything new that you didn't previously know or understand, let me know. I'd like to hear back from you about what you learned, if anything. And I would also like to address those people who are overachievers or who just want to go a little further. Gordon Fee and Douglas Stewart have a book out called How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth. I know this is backwards, but I'm just going to give you an idea of what you see when you look at it. This is a very good general overview of exegesis. It's not as in-depth as what it could be, but it is still a good tool, and I've read it probably 3 times. And you can never know enough. You got to constantly be learning. And so that's with Gordon Fee and Douglas Stewart, How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth. This is the 2nd edition. I do not know what edition this is currently on, but I do believe that they are probably around 4 or 5 by now. It's good information. For those of you who like to go a little further than that, I don't remember where I've come up with having these books, but this is by Gordon Fee. This is New Testament Exegesis, and it is an excellent book for those of you who want to go a little further than the basics. It deals specifically with the New Testament and how to study it, and it goes into, let me open this up, dealing with the original text and how to deal with the different types of studies that you can do based upon the types of literature that you find in the New Testament, such as how to deal with a narrative, how to deal with a gospel, how to deal with history, how to deal with the epistles, because they're all different types of literature, and this will help you deal with that. But this is New Testament Exegesis by Gordon Fee. Very, very good book. New Testament Exegesis by Gordon Fee. I don't know what edition they're on. This is 3rd edition. And you can't leave off the Old Testament. Old Testament Exegesis by Gordon Fee. This is really good to have because it does help you deal with the exegesis of the Old Testament. This is a little bit thicker than the New Testament book because the Old Testament is thicker than the New Testament. And it goes into dealing with how the Hebrews wrote their languages, how they wrote in Aramaic and how they wrote in Hebrew. It helps you deal with grammar, and there's so much to deal with. Once again, we deal with the different types of genres found in the particular testament, such as poetry, history, not revelation, but prophecy. New Testament deals with prophecy too. And that is Old Testament Exegesis. This one's by Douglas Stewart. I think I misspoke before. Douglas Stewart. I apologize, Dr. Stewart. I got it wrong. I attributed this to Gordon Fee, and it is Douglas Stewart. Douglas Stewart, not Gordon Fee. But this is an excellent resource. I highly recommend them. Once again, we are going to Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 10 a.m. due to some unforeseen circumstances. And I want to hear from you. I want to know what you are learning. If you want to send me an email, it is denalichurch@yahoo.com. If you have my cell number, send me a text. If you are friends with me on Facebook, send me a message on Facebook. Send it to the church's Facebook, my personal Facebook. I really am just not really super picky. I do sleep when it gets dark. It doesn't get dark here very often, right? Except during the winter. But please be mindful of when I try to have my family time. So God bless you, and I hope you are learning. I hope that you are drawing closer to God in all this, and endeavor to do the best you can do and become the best that you can be, because it's up to you to do so.